Hi, my name is Mary O'Connor, and I'm a former TDCJ inmate, and now I'm affiliated with Less Than the Least Ministries because of being incarcerated. Part of my story is I did not grow up poor. My story is I went from the penthouse to the dope house to the jailhouse to a house of hope. My first experience meeting Less Than the Least Ministries was in 2004. I was a frequent visitor due to drug addiction. And in 2007, I had the privilege of working in the chapel, Plain State Jail, where I got to know Mom V and Estella very well. We built a very strong relationship. Once I left there, I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. And Estella and Mom V kept in touch with me, kept the prayer requests going. And after that, we just built a very strong bond, and I felt like I had a tie to not only the community, but to the church. The one thing I really want to say about Less Than the Least was that when all the volunteers would come in the chapel, I was lost. I didn't know how to build a relationship with God. And every single one of the volunteers took their time. And it drove the chaplain nuts. She told me to leave him alone. But I wanted to get to learn to know how everybody built a relationship with God, so I didn't have to keep coming back here. So I didn't have to turn to drugs and alcohol anymore, and so that I could live as much of a normal life as I could. And I appreciate that. I have been out now for almost 11 years. I've been sober for over 10 years due to God's grace and mercy, and I believe the support of the ministries. I don't think people understand how important it is to have human contact with people who actually really care about you. And now I get to be a part of the prayer team. I don't know how many hundreds of postcards I've written, but I know that mail is like gold, and I have no problem doing it. I've been back in, and my goal is to go back and give my testimony to more people, to let them know that there is hope and that God can and will restore your life if you let Him.